as always. Running a little late, but oh well. It's kind of the one downside of doing a live show, other than being freezing cold. Seriously, I don't know why it's so cold right now, but it is. Keeps going hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Okay. I guess I'll do this while I wait for everyone to get here. Well, looks like you're stuck with Pikachu for the next roughly 30 years. But will I elaborate further? No, because I've said enough. Enjoy your free starter. Eat your cereal. Go to bed. To be continued. Have a day. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we're really running a little late, but at least I got... Alright. We're running a little late. So I gotta get set back up. Pika! Yeah. I was admittedly running a little late before starting this. So you actually kind of caught me in the middle of, or not really the middle, but the end of something, I should say. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me get this set. I promise I'll get to your requested topic. I just need to get everything set back up. You're holding Pika while talking to Pika, and I'm Pika. Yeah, fine. Peter, Pika's here. Okay. I don't know why it's so cold right now, but it's fine. I've been going on about the heat the last few episodes, and now it's cold again. I know. I don't get it either. Alright. Oh. Geo's Pika, by the way, and also I'm Pika. Yes, indeed. Alright, sorry. Oh my god. So, Pika, so cold. So cold. Hey, Ma, shut up. Shut up. Alright. I'm the other Pika. Okay. Let me sit these. I promise I'll get the apples. So let me sit these over here. Alright. God, I'm a mess tonight. Okay. Wait, let's say. Oh wait, I missed that. Shut up and come with me. Shut up and dance with. Fuck. Shut up and dance with me. You look so good. Show me those double D's. Come on, take off your Okay. What's it say? Sing it like the song. Shut up and dance with me. You look so good. Show me those double D's. Come on, take off your shirt. Come on, have sex with me. Sorry for putting in, like, minimal effort. It's cold as hell right now. It's cold right now. So I'm kind of shivering, perhaps. Okay. Sorry about that. Now I'm going to get to the topic. Okay, we have two. I don't know if Spider's here yet, or if he'll oof you and me both. It's a snowstorm, but you should expect that. It's can't. I mean, yeah, I don't... Yeah, just... I do expect that. According to all Americans, we're Eskimos. LMFAO, yeah. To be honest, based on what I do know about Canada, it does not surprise me. So, yeah. Just, oh, sing All-Star to the oh my god. Hey, now you're an all-star. Go get your I can't do it. I can't. Alright. 1 second. Was handed some update. Can I be honest? Family Guy Peter drowning with I did not care for The Godfather. Alright, what does it say? Amish, alright, I think Gangsta's Paradise is a mid-song. Amish Paradise is better. What? Didn't like it? It insists on itself. I know Amish Paradise by heart. I can't really blame you, honestly. Like, Gangsta's Paradise is a really good song, but I find I like both of them equally, but I find Amish Paradise to be more memorable, and I find the lyrics to be catchier. I'm sorry, Spider, and I'm sorry, No, you don't really have to apologize to me necessarily, because I do get it. Like, again, I like both songs equally, both the original and the... I'm sorry, women. Anyway, I like both songs equally, the original and the parody, but I find Amish Paradise of the two to be more memorable. Alright, let's say. Gangsta's Paradise reminds me of the Sonic April. Same. Alright, anyway. Oh, by the way, you'll have to forgive me if I don't know if it took me years to hear Gangsta's Paradise after hearing Amish Paradise for years, and Gangsta's Paradise didn't hit me at all. That makes sense. Alright, Welcome to Wonder After Dark. Before I get to the topic, you'll have to forgive me if I zone out a lot. I'm in the middle of a conversation right now, but the show must go on. So again, if I kind of zone in and out, that's why. Okay, now that we're caught up, correct, that is why. So again, if I kind of zone out in the middle of the topic, I do apologize. Yeah. Bad Blood is my favorite Taylor Swift song. Burn my effigy, whatever, how you say it. Anyway. Mine is probably You Belong With Me. I'm not really into Taylor Swift all that much, honestly. I like Bad Blood, but other than that, I've never really been into her. But anyway, what I was going to say. Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, I'm not into Swift in the slight. But I like that song. Well, yeah, that makes. Blank. Oh, God, it's so cold in here. Blank Space annoys me. Because my elementary school played the school version of. Sung by kids, for kids. Anyway. I got a blank space, baby. Okay. Let's get to the topic now. Every single Friday. And I'll write your name in my death note. Anyway, on to notes. Excuse me. Mrs. Doubtfire is a 1993 American comedy film directed, stay tuned, yep, directed by Chris Columbus of Home Alone fame and written by Randy Mayhem Singer and Leslie Dixon. Excuse me. Based on the 1987 novel titled Madam Doubtfire. Oh my God, look at that face. Phil Swift here with flex tape. Anyway. Based on the 1987, not to be confused with Christopher Columbus, who discovered America. Correct, two different people. A common misconception. Alright, anyway, let's say. Not many people know Mrs. Doubtfire was based on a book. Much like Kangaroo Jack was very loosely based on a real event, correct? Thinking right now. I think I'm starting to get the hang of the story. Oh. Cool. Also, Taylor Swift, Phil Swift. I'll play that after the review. Or I might watch it after the show. I don't know yet. But anyway. Oh, God. Jesse, you want to know what the real event is? I feel like I remember the real event, but I'm still going to ask you to refresh my memory. Jesse, it's not even... Oh, wait. I thought it was, like, longer. My apologies. I didn't... Okay, stop. Okay. My apologies. I saw the title. I thought it was going to be like a 3-4 minute mashup. I did not know it was something short, okay? I'm going to play it now just because it's short. If it gets me copyrighted, you're a dumbass.
My God, look at that face. Phil Swift here for flex tape.
Oh my God, look at that face. Phil Swift here for flex tape. What does it say? Basically, the part where they dress up a kangaroo in a hoodie and he makes off with the money is the part that happened IRL. Okay, now that you say that, I do remember that. I was kind of drawing a blank, but I do remember that now. Okay, back to Mrs. Doubtfire. Based on the 1987 novel Only difference is they never got it back IRL, obviously, which means that kangaroo probably chilled with that money. Anyway, based on the 1987 novel titled Madame Doubtfire, which I didn't even know existed prior to tonight, by Anne Fine. The film was produced by Mark Radcliffe, Marcia Garces, I think that's how you say that, Williams, and her then husband, Robin Williams. Madam Web Doubtfire, you're not funny. Anyway, who also starred in the lead role. The film co-stars Sally Field, Pierce Brosnan, welcome, Stanley! Stay tuned. Harvey Fierstein, and Robert Prosky. By the way, welcome, Stanley. Stay tuned. It follows a recently divorced actor, played by Robin Williams, rest in peace, who disguises himself as an elderly female housekeeper to be able to interact with his children. Now, in today's world, that would have an entirely different connotation. Okay, Discord, what is it? Good old Jurassic Pet. This movie is interesting as it shows how both sides have a point. Yes, indeed. It actually really does. But I'll get to that more detailed in a moment. Yes, Daniel, I can't read. I'm so illiterate. Anyway, yes, Daniel is childish, but also Miranda is moving too fast. Agree. Both sides have a point. But anyway, what I was saying, the film was produced by 20th. Oh, usually divorce films only show one side, but this one shows both. Yes, indeed. Anyway, the film was produced by 20th Century Fox and Blue Wolf Productions and was distributed by 20th Century Fox. The film released November 24th, 1993, had a budget of just $25 million, fairly reasonable, fairly small, and made $441.3 million. So it was definitely a huge success. Alright, anyway. The film was released, as I said. Oh. Okay, I can't hold this in. Can we talk about Daniel's second boss? Yeah. Jonathan London. I don't even know where to start. Discord, laziness intensify. Oh my god. Also, I have this meant to replace the "Hey Squidward" meme, but I got lazy. Went, okay. Simple sketch, yes. Clearly not finite. I had a rough day. Leave me alone. I'm not being lazy, or I'm not. Kill. He's genuinely a very positive love. Fuck! He's genuinely a very positive person, and I love him. Same. Yeah. Here's. Oh my god. Let me turn the brightness down. Yeah. I like E. Even if it's clearly not a finished product, I still like E. Holy shit, adorable. Yeah, she is adorable. Very cute. Yes, indeed. We love Ki. We love Kihara in this house. Alright, I gotta read something real quick. Okay. I gotta read this real quick. So, gonna zone out for a minute. Be right back. I'll be right back. I'm almost done. I'll be right back. Consider this a commercial break. I'm in the middle of something. Private matter. Oh, Jesus. Okay, she bites softly. Also, Jess Bird is gone. Also, this film has probably one of the best interpretations of a gay couple for its time. It doesn't joke about them being gay, and it just portrays them as normal people without any lisp. Yes, indeed. Daniel's brother, Frank, and his boyfriend, Jack. Oh no, they were ready for it. Read. Okay. All right, what are you saying? I took one look at that. Let's say. I took one look at that shit. LMFAO, funny. Alright. I had kids who sang that song to me, but as James and Sonic. Okay, anyway. But not funny. Okay, well, yeah, not funny. Alright, back to Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm sorry for the hold up. The film was released in the US on November 24th, 1993, as I said. It won the Academy Award for Best Makeup and the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture. Funny to look at now, not for me at the time. Well, that is true. Anyway. And the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Williams was awarded the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Yeah. What does this say? Jesse was released in the US on September 2005, and then the apocalypse began. Yeah. James was soon released as a spiritual sequel in November 2006, which upped the ante. I should do that as an April Fool's episode. I was say, can we talk about the fact that this film saves the full reveal of the full Mrs. Doubtfire get-up for... Yes. Take a pic of the... Okay, I can't get everything. I can get these two, but... Oh, God. I have the shit attack. Okay. Fuck. Okay. There we go. I got... Okay, take two. Take two. There we go. Alright, got these two because they're funny. Alright, yeah, I got those two. Anyway, back to the show. Anyway, the get-up, yes. I really liked that. I liked how the film... built it up. Admittedly, it was very slow build-up, but it was very good, well-executed build-up. Like, what more can I add? Just, it was very well-executed, well-crafted build-up. Slow, yes, but it pays off in the end. Patience is a virtue. What does it say? Okay, got something else to read. 1 second. Alright, what does it say? Fun fact, Williams actually went out with the get-up to stores and they actually thought he was an old lady. There's something about that I'll bring up later. Jesse and James would appear in a long-awaited crossover in 2019, shattering box office records and making 1.4 couch bucks. You're giving me a great idea for an April Fool's episode. I know that we're like 2 months away from that, but again, you're giving me an amazing idea for an April Fool's episode. Oh, let's say. And then the world blew up. Yep, the world blew up. Okay, anyway, but... Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll be back. Okay, I guess intermission time. This is already kind of a disjointed episode anyway. We'll just wait for him to get back and then we'll keep going. We'll wait. What does it say? Oh, wait. This concluded Chapter 1, which was followed by Chapter 2, beginning in 2020 when they were split apart in the Civil. I will remember all of this. Okay. As I say, Discord, my baby, it's funny. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. 11 seconds.
This one is absolutely incredible. How did you make this?
Somebody left a 40-foot tall fight up in my garage.
Patrick, I swear to God.
No comment. Just no comment. That's just good. That's just really good on its own. I'm gonna steal that joke. Good. That's perfect. Okay, what does it say? Alright. Alright. I guess, okay, Sylv's taking his time to get back, so I guess while we wait for him... Yeah, I am aware this is kind of a disjointed, messy kind of episode. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what the conversation is about right now, private. Private. We'll never mention on the show. Nothing bad, don't worry. It's just private. Please understand. Any guesses will be vetoed immediately. Also, I'm getting sweaty, so wardrobe change. Okay. Oh, the video głobłej divas. Welcome back! As I say. Sonic, guess what Mom made for dinner? Me! You mean like vor? Bonk. Kia, getting ready for my date. You like my mascara? Victor, looks good. Since when did you start using eyeliner? Kia, some jerk left them open in the back. What about that motherfucking reception? Well, Mrs. Doubtfire collected 20.4 million. Kia is Kihara. I mean, I kind of know that. Not trying to sound sarcastic, by the way. Just saying, like... Victor is Rain Man, the edgy dude. I actually don't think the Victor name 0 to 50 and 4. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Okay, anyway, what I was saying. Okay. Mrs. Doubtfire, as I said, collected $20 million during its 3-day opening weekend. Within its first 5 days of 0 to 69... 69, dudes! Anyway. Within its first 5 days of release, it generated a total gross of $27.5 million. Yay! Upon opening, it would go on to reach the #1 spot at the box office, beating out such films as Addams Family Values and A Perfect World. It would also be the last non-Disney film to win the Thanksgiving weekend box office until How the Grinch Stole Christmas in 2000. #1. Oh wait, no. #1. Today is Friday in California. Huh? Shoot. Funny. Kaku Ranger, stay tuned. Alright, I dare you to... Tomorrow on Wonder After Dark, we learn about a Twinkie Wiener... UHF! Is that fucking you? Is that from fucking UHF? I think that's from fucking... Is that from UHF? I'm pretty... that's what I thought. As I say, Twinkie Wiener sandwich is a Twinkie, a hot dog, and some spray cheese. I've had it before, and it's not... For authenticity, dip it in me. Okay. I want you to actually get the stuff and try it on. Do you really want me to... Okay, I can't guarantee that I'll do it, but I will remember it. Again, I cannot guarantee that I will do it, at least tomorrow specifically, but I'll still remember it. For all we know, I could do it tomorrow. I could do it if we review the Weird Al show. If not, just hold off the review until... Okay. We have like another night to go, so... I mean, option 2 would be holding it off until like the Weird Al show or Weird the Al Yank... Anything he's done. The other alternative could be holding it off until any of those. Whatever works for you. Okay, back to Mrs. Doubtfire. Anyway, Mrs. Doubtfire received mixed reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and from critics in UHF, the Twinkie Wiener Sand. Okay, I'll remember that. Anyway, hold off that review until you can do it. Thank you. Anyway. But thanks for both the lovely challenge idea and review suggestion. Excuse me. Anyway. My apologisimo. I don't know what I just said, but okay. Mrs. Doubtfire received mixed reviews from critics upon release. At the time of its release... One sec? Okay. This might take the cake for the most interruptions we've had. And not even humorous ones. If the temperature could make up its mind and just pick one, that would be great. Just waiting for our misbehaving puppy to get back. Partial because hot and sweaty in this room. There we go. Alright, what does it say? Discord, I just saw. I actually literally just saw. In fact, I also sent you something to, look at after the show. After the show, specifically. Okay, anyway. On Rotten Tomatoes... Oh, no, I actually missed a part. At the time of its release, critics compared Mrs. Doubtfire to the 1959 film Some Like It Hot, and others viewed the film favorably, others who viewed the film favorably noted its similarity to the 1982 film Tootsie. Excuse me. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has an approval rating of 71% based on 55 reviews, with an average rating of 5.90 out of 10. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in the pot, 9 days old. If you ain't first, you're last. I know that's a different movie, but stay tuned. Meow. Woof. Furris. Jared likes his subs like he likes his women. He likes them. Funny, but not funny. Anyway. Funny, but not funny. Okay. My God, you scared me. Good! Some like it in the pot. Some... Some like it in the pot, or some like it hot, some like it cold. Jared This show's a damn trap. I'm convinced this show is a fucking trap. I heard a quiet cough while I was doing something, and I was like, wait, who? Kitty? Oh god, fat boy's rising! Rise, fat boy, rise! Fat boy gotta be the only innocent member of your family. Kitty Catswell, Kitty Pride, Kitty Kitty, Kitty Titty. The new helicopter penis collection from Go Go Titty. Okay, anyway. 71 based on 55. Yeah. The consensus reads 0 to 50 and 4. The consensus reads, on paper, Mrs. Doubtfire might seem excessively broad or sentimental, but Robin Williams shines so brightly in the title role that the end result is difficult to resist. On Metacritic, oh wait, let's say, penis in the morning, penis in the evening, penis at supper time. When penis is on a bagel, you can eat penis anytime. Penis bagel bites. Bite-sized penises on wholesome little bagels. Penis during prime time. I love that video. Pepino in the morning. You're not funny. I saw Pepino and I knew immediately what you were thinking, bitch. I mean bitch affectionately. Because on Wonder After Dark, this is the only show where we... Yep, Pizza Tower. Shut. Anyway. Stay tuned when I cough up 1999 and then decide there's nothing better to do. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper. I love the Daft Punk Burger King mashup so much. I know I say that about a lot of the things I reference on the penis bum. Yep. Okay, back to the Doubting Firefly Lane. Crybaby Lane, stay tuned. Okay, Metacritic, 53 out of 100 based on 16. 0 to 50 and 4. Mixed or average. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of A on an A+ to F scale. Yep. I rate you a 6 out of 1,000. Oops. Daddy, the wapist. Daddy, the wapist is coming. Peter, the horse is here. Horse, the Peter's here. Peter, the Wapist is here. Okay, Roger Ebert, our beloved, of the Chicago Sun-Times, gave the film 2.5 stars out of a possible 4. He questioned if Williams' character could actually conceal his identity in the makeup from his ex-wife and children, and also wrote the film is not as amusing as the premise, and when there were long stretches where I had quite enough of Mrs. Doubtfire. Ebert also noted comparisons to Tootsie, which he described as more believable, more intelligent, and funnier, while describing Mrs. Doubtfire essentially as a television sitcom. His words, not mine, don't kill me. Screw you, Roger. Yep, screw you, Roger Ebert, even though you've been dead for a while, but still. Are we glad he's dead? I mean, we're not glad for the sake of his family and friends, but his takes could be a little 50-50. I mean, he was kind of an iconic figure, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, on the one hand, you know, my condolences to his family and friends after all this time, but still, agree. Okay. Oh, actually forgot to mention. Also, oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Are we glad he's dead? He said video games aren't art and will never be. Yes, we are. Agreed. Yes, agreed. Anyway, back to Miss... Okay. But what about home video? Well, actually, there's a brief little tidbit I do want to bring up. When Mrs. Doubtfire released in the UK, they slapped the film with a certificate or rating of 12, which at the time completely refused access to children under 12 at cinemas. Eventually, this was because, talk about Williams in public. Can you slow down for a minute? Slow down. I was in the middle of reading. This resulted in Fox eventually cutting out 1 of 3 lines so the film could be released in the UK. Okay, brief intermission. It's time for the funny image. I promise tomorrow night's episode will be scheduled a lot better. Anyway, time for the funny image. Sus. Sus. Sussy Mogus. Sus Amogus. Amogus? Amogus. Okay, anyway. But Robin Williams out in public. Oh yeah, and I guess I should say the VHS and DVD. Okay. Fox Video. Okay, Fox Video released the film on VHS in the US on April 26, 1994, just 5 months after the film's theatrical release. And a Laserdisc also released that same month. Alright, then it released on DVD on January 29th okay. Amogus, Sus Amogus. Anyway, then it released on DVD January 29th, 2002. And then finally, it released on Blu-ray March 18th, 2014. Alright, I have it on VHS and 2-disc DVD. I don't. I watched it earlier this evening on Disney Plus. Again, I watched it on Disney Plus, so I don't have any copy. On Nick, yes. I don't have a copy to show. So I guess I can just get right to the review after much delay. So, excuse me. I've seen bits and pieces of this movie over the years, but tonight was actually the first time that I've ever seen the movie. We now return to the 50 Shades of Grey marathon on Nick. Yep. All right. Okay. What I was saying. Okay. Anyway. I've seen bits and pieces. We now return to Jesse's home life and lived on Nick. Yes, indeed. Even though my home life is actually not as chaotic as my online life, believe it or not. I mean, it has its chaotic moments, but by comparison... Anyway, okay. I have seen bits and pieces of Mrs. Doubtfire over the years, but I had never seen the full movie start to finish prior to tonight. Tonight was the first time I'd ever seen it in full, start to finish. I mean, considering all the times you're... Okay, I can't really argue with that. I'm not saying that to be rude. It just... I can't argue. You have a point. Just... I'm not arguing. I'm not being sarcastic, not disagreeing. I imagine your life is super chaotic. But you'll never know until you... Okay, actually, to answer your question, when I wake up, it's actually not super chaotic. Because the only people that are home most of the week are me, my mom, my sister, Copper, Daisy. In that order. Now, Daisy is a fucking menace, but still, the first, couple hours of the day are fairly chill. When you wake up, it's not that bad. Then you step outside, your mom... Daisy is cute. Shush. Oh, she is cute, but she's still a menace. But stay tuned for the eventual be-all, end-all, tell-all, not draw my life, because I can't draw, but... What if my life was like a Lego set? Anyway, but... What I was saying. Piece by piece. Stay tuned. But... Anyway... Now that I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire start to finish, you can't draw or you don't want to learn. I would love to learn. But the Lego story, stay tuned. Okay, in my case, I would love to learn. I really would. But when I say I can't draw, that's not me beating myself up. It's just if you were to see my crude little doodles... Yeah, my handwriting never really developed past, fucking kindergarten. But that's a story for another day. Let's get back to show me some of your I'll do it either after the show or tomorrow, okay? I am trying to get through Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm not trying to refuse anything. It's just, I've had to, go back and forth, okay? Just... Talk about Mrs. Doubtfire in public. Okay, well, you already kind of mentioned it, so I guess I'll just mention it further. Yeah. Yeah, Robin Williams, as you said, actually went out in public, tested the Mrs. Doubtfire get-up, the makeup and everything. And as you said, people did think she was, or he was, that's how you know. Anyway, people genuinely thought he was a legit old lady, which is a perfect segue into what I think this movie's strongest aspect is. The makeup effects and the prosthetics. I've seen a ton, and I do mean a ton, of great makeup effects and just great. Sorry, this is a Family Guy bit that's really funny. Fun fact, North Carolina is somewhere on that list. Anyway, he's a she, she's a he, she, he's half man, half woman. Anyway. Okay, back to Mrs. Doubtfire. But I think the makeup effects and the prosthetics are really good in this movie. Like, they've aged, not just they've aged really well, but God, you could tell me that, excuse me, you could tell me that Robin, yeah, they're timeless. You could tell me that he's actually an elderly woman. I mean, if I didn't hear his voice, obviously, but just based on the visual, you could tell me he was an elderly woman, and I'd actually, if I didn't know who Robin Williams was, or never heard of him, never seen him, I would probably believe you. I probably would. Yeah, even his voice impression. Yeah. Really, I couldn't think of any better casting. It's just amazing. What else can I add? What else? Oh. Another thing I will say, although it is kind of a, like, sorry for doing this a lot, it's really hot in this room. It went from really cold to really hot. Don't ask me how that works. Anyway. That's a little loud. Let me turn that down. Okay. The story, as well, is really sweet. Talk about nigger. Anyway. The story, as well, is really sweet. Really cute. Talk about how it shows both sides. I'm getting there. Be patient. Okay, but the story, as well, is really sweet. It's really wholesome. Oh, sure, you obviously have the kind of sketch aspect, but you know his intentions are not bad. You know he has a good heart. Yeah. Talk about how... Yeah, that too. I guess I'll use that to segue into what you wanted me to talk about. Even though we already kind of talked about it, but let's talk about it again. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it all over again. If I had 15 houses and need foundation repair, do it all over again. When you need foundation repair, you want foundation repair, and you'd like to save a lot of money, right? And you'd like to suck a lot of cock, right? Then you should call, oh, sis, you want the Josh. Shit, Luigi, we gotta do it all over again. Oh no, I killed the bastard. One of my favorite YTPs, I swear. Anyway, okay. But this is one of those rare, and not just rare divorce movies, but Four-tail cock. You are grounded. Four-tail cock. Four-tail cock, four-tail cock. Ah, how old were you when you started sucking dick? That is not the issue. That is the issue. The issue is your tissue. That is not the issue. Your sus. Oh, we have a cock. Not anymore. Not anymore. Just forget it. Don't pay me. I don't care. Hey, pay me. I care. What? So Sam just being a bitch. I got you, my Josh. Oh my god. What are you doing? No one will notice me. Howdy. Hey, stop. Buenos dias, muchachalatas, chachalatas, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Sheesh. Why'd you have to say sheesh? Sheesh. What? She is. She. What's Gibby thinking about? Two gorillas clapping their cheeks. Mom, call the zookeeper! The monkey's sucking the other monkey's monkey dick! Probably my favorite Michael Rappaport. People always jump to Michael Rappaport and the ugly cat, but no. Michael Rappaport and the gorillas is much funnier. That's why I love Nestle Crunch. I don't know how well that sound just came off on camera, but yeah. But yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire. God, this is chaos. Okay, Mrs. Doubtfire. I heard it, LOL. Good. Anyway. Okay, Mrs. Doubtfire. It's one of those rare... Talk about stew. I'm getting there. Mrs. Doubtfire. It's one of those rare divorce movies, and hell, I'd say rare movies. Talk about how much you want to smash stew. What was the joke I made earlier? This show is a trap. Like, I'm almost positive. Pierce Brosnan, yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, Pierce Brosnan is mighty fine. Listen, I may be young as hell, but I don't care. Pierce Brosnan. Oh my god. He's got the face. He's got the sound. I love it. And this is coming from me who likes kind of dorkier men. Stay tuned, asswipe. Anyway. Blowjob place. Haha. Anyway. Okay, I actually kind of blew my brain cells tonight. I can't think. I can't think of anything else. I just have used up so much of my natural energy on this stupid movie. Would you like a blowjob? Nothing beats Would you like a blowjob? A blowjob? Nothing beats a blowjob on Sunday. A blowjob, a blowjob, a blowjob, Talk about the divorce. Oh yeah, I did miss that. Okay. Oh, the divorce. On to Sonic Divorce. Anyway. This is not just one of those rare divorce movies. I want a divorce. You now are divorced. Anyway. But it's one of those rare movies, I would say. Not just divorce movies, but rare movies, I'd say. Where both sides kind of have a point. And by kind of, I mean do. I want to own you. Slavery exists. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Okay, but... let me go back to what you said earlier. Going back to it. Where is it? No, actually, where is it? Where did it go? Okay, there it is. There's what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah. This movie is interesting because it shows that both sides of the spectrum have a point, and a very valid point. Daniel, on the one hand, is childish, for sure. But Miranda is moving too fast. But by the end, I'd say, you now own me. Anyway, but yeah. At the end, though, it all works out. Also, yes, I'm funny. Anyway, it all works out in the end, though. Unlike real divorce, where it doesn't. Sorry, I had to slip in some dark humor, but yeah. Alright, I really can't think of much else to add about this movie. It works out in the end, and they don't get back together. But, in a way, I think it's more realistic that way. I mean, there are cases where it works out and people do get back together. I think there's plenty of cases of that. But there's also plenty of cases where they don't. And this movie depicts that really well. They don't depict it as like some super sad occurrence that you should be... Yeah, because here it's clear they don't work. Yeah. And that's, in a weird way, the fact that they don't work makes the ending of the movie work. It's kind of funny how that worked. Again, they, as a couple, don't work, but in a weird way, the fact that they don't work makes both the movie's ending and the overall plot work. Should make sense what I mean. Okay, do you have anything else to add about the movie? Because I have nothing. This movie deserves a 100 out of 10. Yep. I will say, though, one last thing. I'm not someone who normally cares about the runtime of a movie. If a movie works well in the runtime, it works. And this is a case where, again, I think in the runtime it works. Yeah, it's 2 hours. At first, though, I wasn't so sure because, okay, I guess if you want the humorous version, it was kind of a Littlest Hobo situation at first where it kind of had to build up in order for me to like, okay, I'm getting the hang of this. And, of course, once I got the hang of this, I stuck it to the very end. So, yeah. I do think maybe it could have been a little shorter, but 2 hours is a good amount of time. But I will agree with you. I think the movie deserves a 100 out of 10. Two hours gives us time for world building. Well, yeah, that and the drama. Yes, indeed. One second. 1 second. Okay. It feels so much later. Oh my god. I guess I'll go put my phone on the charger. God, why am I so sweaty? Alright. Hang on. What does it say? Tomorrow, we watch how Dwight became... Okay, so I guess we're either covering The Office tomorrow, or there's something else Rainn Wilson... The movie is called Super. I don't know where to find that, but I... Okay, I guess Super it is. By the way, I put my phone on the charger, so yeah. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here because I have sweat pouring all down my face. It's getting a little late, and I just don't know what else to say. That, and I have 27% battery, so I do have to go for tonight. Actually, 1 second, need to check on something. Okay, sorry about that. Look online and see where to watch Super. Okay, if it's nowhere, I'll pick a backup. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Alright. If I can't find... Super 2010. Okay. If I can't find it, I'll just... pick a backup topic. Wouldn't be the first time that has happened. By the way, I smell like beef. But, will I elaborate further? No, because I've said enough. But for now, well, at least you said wait before I did the full outro. At least. Alright. By the way, I think Jesse is aroused by Spyro Subway, but will I elaborate further? No, because just like how I've said enough, you've said way too much. But for now, and for real, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and he loves you very much. If you do drugs, hello, dearie. You go to hell before you die. I'm tired. Good night, and... Whoops. My forehead is covered in sweat. Also, I love you. Have a day.